Well, hello and welcome there, folks, to Roller Coaster Tycoon once again. I'm going to be completing off this level, and depending on how I feel after sort of this level today, I may decide to switch over to just doing Dragon Age Origins on a Sunday. A few things have happened that mean that although I'd love to carry on doing some Roller Coaster Tycoon, there are a couple of other games I'd like to play as well. I think would be really cool to do. Anyway, Roller Coaster Tycoon. Last time we left off and we were playing Evergreen Gardens, and this is where we left off. Here we go. Yes, we left off with Evergreen Gardens in year 3, March year 3, and our goal for this one is 1,000 guests by October year 4 and a rating of 600, and we are well on our way there. Although our rating does seem to have dipped down. Oh, 500. Right, okay, we've got to get that up. We've got to get that up. Discuss. Right, litter in park. Okay, so let's start off with more handymen. Let's get a whole load more handymen in, and they can do their job. Hopefully that'll sort the litter problem we have. There we go. In fact, I'm going to hire up to 10 and just have them going about doing their jobs. Because I don't think it's not going to damage our finances too severely. I'm also going to hire... Oh, I've got security guards. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to hire another mechanic, just so we've got a spare mechanic roaming about. That would be quite useful to us. New ride and attraction, Graviton. Oh, yes, please, yes, please. I think we could possibly have it just here. That would be quite nice. So, let's get rid of the nemesis that is trees. They're actually quite difficult to pick up. There wouldn't have been so much of a problem when you had a bigger resolution, a smaller resolution screen. So on the old sort of CRT monitors, there weren't so much of a problem. These days, unfortunately, they're a lot more of a problem, just because of the nature of the bigger resolution, the higher resolution screens we have now. Right, so there we are, Graviton. We will open that up. I'll rename it in a moment. We're going with the normal base colour, won't we? I hadn't done anything special for the colours in this level. There we go. So Graviton's open, and as with everything, we're charging 50p. You know, this thing kind of reminds me of this kind of like, you know those porch swings you see in some movies? So I'm going to call it, you know, that kind of thing. Yeah, that... No, actually, I have no idea what to call it. You know what? No, we can't call it Dizzy. We've already had I'm so dizzy. We've already had a... This is the problem. First level, I used up all my clever ride names. So... This time, I'm... Oh, I don't know what to name it. Oh, we've got to have something, haven't we? What should we call it? Because it kind of looks a bit like a park bench, right? Park bench with a vengeance. There we go. That'll do. That'll suffice for now. I keep pressing WASD in order to move the screen, and it isn't. The screen is actually moved by the arrow buttons, which is really annoying. Really annoying. Anyway, that one's opened. Now, have we already got a motion simulator? Yes, we have. Okay. They're designing another thrill ride, which is great. That's really useful to us. We've already got... Yes, we've got this... We've got that inverted swinging ship, so that's of use to us. What else have we got now? We've already got one of those. We don't really need that. Oh, have we got... we've got a tower somewhere. Yes, we have. And we've got a woe belly as well. Okay. I think what we really need to do is we really need to work on another roller coaster. Now, at the moment, we've got both types of roller coaster that we can have, so we kind of need to start putting into roller coasters. Yeah, let's put into roller coasters and gentle rides. and hopefully they'll come back with a roller coaster. Now, water rides. We've already got... Yeah, we've got a water slide here, which kind of works okay. It's not the best water slide in the world, but it works. It does work, doesn't it? Comes round. Come down. And they make it all the way around. Yes, that works. Okay. We could have a log flume. The question is where we would put the log flume, really. The problem is, because this is a sort of gardens environment, there's not many places you can put stuff without it being a problem. I suppose we could clear out maybe this area here and maybe drop something down here. That would be quite cool. So I wonder if they've got any pre-designed... Oh, no. Let's see if there are any pre-designed log flumes that we could work with. Logger's Revenge. No, the R button doesn't rotate. I've been playing too many modern games lately. 3,400. That's not too bad, you know. I think that might be quite cool to have there, actually. And that gives people a reason to come down this little area, and we start opening out sort of this area over here. I like that. So yeah, we're going to drop that down there. And we're going to drop that down there. I think that's quite nice. Oh, I keep pressing the wrong button. Right, we'll have our entrance there. We'll have our exit there. I'll name you in a minute. Let's just run you through your tests and your paces. Right, okay, so our entrance we want coming out here. Actually, no, we need it immediately. We need it immediately going up. Then we can have it to a level surface. We'll have it come out again. And log flume is in the way. Okay, up. Marvellous. Excellent. There we go. Right, and now we can have you coming down. No, log flume's still in the way. Okay, fine. There we go. And I want it... we're using this kind of mosaic pathway, aren't we? Right, so we'll have you. And then you can come this way. Yes, and then down. Marvellous. And then you're coming... then we want you over here. Marvellous. Bum, bada, bum, 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 bum. There we go. We'll have you join up over here. There we go. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. Now, we do want to put some park benches down just so that people aren't going to get terribly ill, because, yeah, nausea, not your friend in this game. Still, let's have a look at the tests. Oh, we're still awaiting test results. Okay, that's not a problem. We can wait. Excuse me. Right. Test results we're still awaiting. Oh, fine. In the meantime, we're going to say it's 50p for that one. That's all good. Now, have we had... No, we haven't had another thrill ride. Park entrance fee is very cheap. Okay, with our park entrance fees cheap, we're going to put it up to 50 quid. There we go. This is all making sense to us now. It's all looking good. Right, and we're still awaiting our first results. Where the heck is the first train? Alright, first boat is going to come around here. Zooped around here, round here, like this, round here, and round here. Oh, he's still got like half the course to go. Oh, dear me, that's a long way. That's a long way. See, I'd like some smaller gentle rides that we can just throw in down here. That would be quite nice, and we can get some small gentle rides here. Oh, we could always extend our shopping centre. We'll see how that goes. New ride, 3D cinema. Ooh, that's useful to us. That's very useful. So, we're going to plonk this down. We're going to get rid of this tree. Trees are the enemy. And we're going to drop down a 3D cinema. I remember these with fondness, I tell you. There's a theme park in South Wales called Oakwood that I remember going to on a few occasions, and that would always be my favourite thing, was the 3D cinema. And you know what? It's definitely not 3D. Not in the sense that we have it today. It's not even 3D with the stupid glasses. You know, the whole stereoscope nonsense we've got now. It was this kind of weird I don't know, hybrid is probably the wrong word, but the way the sort of images were all projected, you kind of, it usually displayed like a roller coaster or some kind of like an aeroplane flight, something like that, or even parachuting, and it felt like it just disorientated you to the point where you felt like you'd been sitting on a roller coaster. It was bizarre, but it was so much fun. Oh, wrong buttons again. Right, so, can't believe it's not reality is opened. That's, oh, hang on, we want to charge an entrance fee, don't we? Yes. We want to make sure that we're not losing money on our rides. There we go. There we go, there we go. Right, log flume, how's it doing? Still awaiting test results, which should just be coming in now as our boats are just getting into the station. Finally. Right, there we go. Okay. Low intensity, low nausea, but a good medium excitement. I'm happy with that. How about relaxing river? Not the most ingenious title ever, but, you know, it'll work. It'll work. Right, what have we got in development? We've got a roller coaster in development. Marvellous. That'll get our guests in. That'll get them packed in. At the moment, we're sort of station keeping. There's not much else I can do at the minute. Cheap track. What's cheap track? Oh, cheap track will be this, won't it? It'll be the car. Will it be the... No, it's not the car ride. Oh, it'll be... Yes, it'll be this over here. Go-karts, isn't it? Yes. Okay, so that's broken down. Now, I did say I was going to build a new go-karts ride, and I never quite got round to it. So, we've got enough money. How much loan have we got? Ooh, let's pay back $2 grand for that. I wonder if we could build a new go-kart somewhere around here. Just like a really simple go-kart ride. So what's this? This is medium excitement, medium intensity. I'm guessing it's intensity because of the corners. So, if you had a lot of ups and downs, and only like 2 or 3 corners, maybe that would work. Right, I need to hire some more security guards in the meantime while I'm thinking about this. So, 1, 2, oh, 2, 3, there we go. I was playing Prison Architect all yesterday, and I've sort of got used to that control system. It's sort of stuck in my head, and because it's got that old school feeling, you assume that it operates the same way in your head. Right, yeah, so, go-karts, here's the thing. The intensity, I'm guessing, will be down to the bends and what have you, maybe even this little slope. Now, if I have lots of ups and downs, and maybe a few... Right, let's do a sort of tester track. I wonder where can I do a tester track here? I could maybe do it just around here. Yeah, that would be nice. I'm going to have it round here, because then it doesn't have to go up too far. And we just use a bit more of the space that we haven't yet used. I think that would be quite nice. We could even have it going over the water just a bit. You're having to drive over the water, so you've got 2 bridges. I like that idea. That's probably a terrible idea, isn't it? But you know what? I don't care. I'm going to try it out. So, the go-karts I think are a thrill ride, aren't they? Yes, the go-karts are a thrill ride. Good. So, build custom track. We want it closing up here. Do we? Ooh. See, I was going to use this hill for it to go up, but now that I think about it, I don't think that's such a good idea. So I want as many as possible. I want as much station space as possible, really. Okay, park entrance fee is very cheap. I will get to that in a minute or two. So, custom track, we're going to need... Yes, that should do the job, shouldn't it? Yes. Right, that'll give us plenty of thingies. There we go. Right, so we want it coming out. We want it going over the water. So we've got 1 bridge. Then I'm going to have it coming back. I'm going to have it coming out. Let's... Oh, no. There we go. So, what I'm trying to find out here is whether or not it's the bends that give it the intensity and the excitement, or whether it's the little hill and bump. Now, if it's the little hill and bump, we can deal with that quite easily, right? So we're going to have it come up to 1, 2. Actually, let's have it come up. Oh, no, that seems too high for the go-karts. So we'll have it come up like that. Ooh. Ooh, yes, I like that idea. I like that idea. So it's going to come around here. And it's going to come over. It's going to come over the top again. It's going to come round. If I was going to have my entrance here, I probably need it to come up once or twice more than that. So that can come up once. Hopefully that's going to work. Hopefully that's going to be big enough that it's all not a problem. I don't know, by the way. I am just trying to guess work it here. So hopefully we can fit our entranceway in over here. If we can't, I'll deal with that when I get to it. So let's have a nice gentle dip. Yep. Another one like that. Let's have it go down again. And we just want it nice and gentle, so it's not going to be too much of a problem for people. So we can have a flat piece, another that, and around, and then we can have it coming all the way back. Oh, no, we don't want that. We want it straight, and then we want it coming around. There we go. And for the sake of excitement, I hope it's excitement anyway, we'll have another couple of bumps, and then it. Right, so I'm gonna, please let me place my entranceway there. I can't, it's in the way. Poo. Okay, I can fix that. I can fix that quite easily. Yep, so I'm gonna demolish all this here. So this I'm demolishing, and I'm gonna come out that way. That's fine. I'm gonna have it like this. Actually, it can start coming down on that last one. There we go. So we can have that there. No, we want a flat, and then we want to have it coming down there, and another flat, and another coming down there, and another flat. Just so, hopefully, it's not too much of a problem for them, and it's not going to cause too much intensity. I don't know. I am purely experimenting here, so I could get everything here completely and utterly wrong. Now, 1, 2, yes, I can have an exit there. That's fine. Right, now, close you up, and... Oh, I can't test you out. Oh, poo. Oh, poop sticks. Okay, fine. If you're gonna be like that, be like that. Let's join you up here. Oh, monorail's in the way. Okay, no worries. We can just slip through the monorail here. Okay. Thank you. Right. Okay, so let's try out the go-karts. Experiment 1. There we go. Okay, so we're keeping an eye on that. We probably won't see the results of this, by the way, until somebody's actually gone around. So we'll see. Let's have a look. Now it is free, so it should encourage people to come on. Let's have a look. Okay, let's just wait for them to start. In the meantime, we got a steel roller coaster, didn't we? Right. Okay. Right, let's play back another 3 of this loan. No, 2, 3. There we go. So we've got 5 grand to build a steel roller coaster with. I'm going to try and build it in this area here, which will probably mean getting rid of a lot of these plants, but we'll see. In fact, we could also play about with the idea of maybe having the roller coaster over here, so that our so that our monorail has to pass through the roller coaster. Oh, I like that idea. I think that would be quite cool. Yeah, I think that would be a nice idea, actually. And we can have it coming here, we can have it coming down towards the water, we can have it swooping around. Yeah, I like that. And in fact, if we can get it just right, we might even be able to have a loop-to-loop that sort of goes around the track. Oh, if I could pull that off, that would be a really cool thing to try. So that's what I'm going to try, I think. So, what do we got? Roller coaster. Steel roller coaster. Yep, that's fine. Long, smooth ride allows the design of long, fast, twisted track layouts. Yep. Good. And then you've got something exciting to watch as you come by on the monorail. Because over here you've got some stuff to look at, some stuff to look at, some stuff to look at. Oh, just look at all the pretty trees, and it kind of gets a bit boring round here and round here. And yeah, you've got a few statues to look at, but nothing impressive. So you're coming all the way around here, and it's boring, 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 boring. Just plants, 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 plants. You come around here, and it isn't until you get back here that you start going, oh look, we can hear noise, we can hear stuff again. So I think that's kind of poop. Right, let's turn the music back on. Okay. How are you guys doing? Not yet available. Nobody sort of... What do people think of it? Nobody thinks anything of it. Why doesn't the go-karts have a test? That's kind of annoying. I wish it did. I really wish it did. Anyway, right, let's start designing this roller coaster. So, I think I want the station to be here, so that it kind of loops around and ends over here. I think that's... Or, do I have the station here? I can then have it coming up here, do its twiddly twiddly dee 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 dee, and then come around and close up here. I think that's probably the better idea, actually. So let's get rid of these. Let's turn you around here. Now, we want one space for the normal path, one space for the entrance and exit paths, and one space for the entrance and exit huts, and then we can start our roller coaster. Okay, so we're going to have a nice tight turn there, and then we're going to start coming up, as they all have to do. And in fact, oh yes, park entrance fee rather cheap. Okay, so let's put that up to 52. I'm going to start slowing down the increments by which I increase that, just because at this point we're earning plenty of money. It's not like we actually need it. So there we go. Okay, now what can we have? No, I want that, don't I? Yeah, let's have. Can we have a tight turn? Yes, we can have a tight turn. That's pretty cool. Okay, so even you out. Then you want to start coming up again. There we go. And what height are you at? You're at let's have you top out at 15 there. There we go. And we can have you coming round in a long swoop that way. And a long swoop that way. Oh, actually, I wonder if it would be better to have a tight turn and then it's a short section for them to get over. We want... Yeah, no, that's better. I'm thinking stupidly here. So let's have that top out at 20, and then we're going to have it come right. Oh, let's have it. Oh, yes. This is going to be, by the way, a really sort of intense monster coaster. It's going to be the one that people really sort of... It's going to be the one only for the thrill enthusiasts, this one. That's all it's going to be. And tough luck to anybody else, really. Okay, so let's just have some change, just in case they need it. There we go. We'll have it top out at 20 again. We're going to have it come round tight. Come round tight. Yeah, so I want it to come down so that we can get a loop-to-loop round here. That's my thinking at the moment. Anyway, so let's have a look. Let's come down. Let's go right. Oh, no. It's not what we want to have happen. We want it to come down, come down, come down, come down. We want it to come. Oh, we have it come round. Then we have it. Let's get rid of the trees because they're in my way again. Okay, now is that because I've come down too high? It possibly is. Or do I just need an up diddly up? Yes, I need an up diddly up. Okay, so that's in the way, so it's not quite high enough. It may be that this is not possible anyway, and if it's not possible, fair enough. But I want to try it out and just see what we get here. So, with that in mind, let's have a bit of a downy, a bit of an uppity, a bit of a round, which we can't do. Okay, so bit of a round, bit of a round. So if you come down to... Ah! It may be because I'm going too low. Okay, so let's just have a nice steep curve. Yeah, banked one there is fine. Yes, that's what we want. Want it gently coming down. Can we have... Oh, we can! Oh, now that is awesome. Raise or lower land first. Why do I have to raise or lower land first? Oh, right, I see. So that's pushing us down. No worries, let's lower the land. Yep. And then we can have it evening out. Coming back up. Okay, so we've got to lower the land just a slight bit again. But that, I really like the looks of. This is probably a break your neck, kill yourself kind of deal. But I really like it, and I'm just curious now as to how that's going to pan out. As far as, oh, that could just be that bit too intense though. So I need 2 round there, 2 round there, so I just need to maintain it forward 1. Then I can have it round here, round here, round here, and down. Ah, right, okay. So what that needed to do was, in fact, it didn't need to do that, it just needed to do that, round, 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 and let's just throw in an on-ride photo section just there. Just for the heck of it. There we go. It's going to be a really boring photo, but it's gonna look everybody's hair just standing on end because it's only just finished. There we go. Right, entrance, exit. Here we go. Let's test you out. Okay. Oh, right. Our experiment over here with our go-karts. High excitement, medium intensity, and low nausea. I'm happy with that, actually. I think that's pretty cool. That's worked really well. So let's follow our train to... This, of course, is going to be experiment 2. Trying to work out how bad this is for people. How many necks are we going to break? Tea. Not much better on a lovely Sunday afternoon with a lovely cup of tea. Okay, coming up, diddly up. Up, diddly up. Come on, go faster. Tell you one thing we take for granted now in modern games is the ability to super speed through. Because that would have made this so much better. Yeah, there isn't a speed key. I'm going to come around slowly. Slowly. Okay, then you're going to come into that. Yeah. There we go. Because that's not too fast. Then you're going to come around. Then you're going to come down, break a couple of people's necks, break a few more necks when you come to this curve. There we go. Oh, and we've slowed down quite nicely there, actually. So, hopefully... So, the altitude, we don't really need to worry about. There's a nice sort of big... It's nice and slow and gentle, and then a big sort of spikes towards the end. And the same here again. So, let's wait until the rating comes through. Still corkscrew. Right, we're going to get rid of the roller coasters. We've got enough roller coasters for now to last us through to the end of the next year. Okay, come on. How are we doing? And of course, it's the same train all the time, so it's only doing... We are going to only have one roller See, that max positive G's is probably what's going to cause it to be way too intense. The same with the lateral G's. Over 4. Oh yeah, it's an ultra extreme intensity. Yeah, that's no good. Nobody's going to go on that, especially given the excitement is so low. So, Experiment 2 has kind of failed. So we're going to close it. We're going to make some edits. So we're going to start here, and we're going to... actually, no, we're not. We're going to start with the on-ride photo section. There. Demolish, 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 demolish. All of this. It was a cool idea to have the loop-de-loop. We could probably salvage the loop-de-loop, actually. If we're careful. Yeah, we can. We can salvage the loop-de-loop. So we're going to have it come down, come right the way down. Oh, and of course it comes down on this side. That's perfectly fine. Have it come around, come up. We're going to have a vertical loop right. There we go. Now, we're going to have it down. Just going to have a station keeping one there. We're going to have our on-ride photo section just there. We're going to have it come around there. There. See that? That troubles me. So we're going to bank it that way. We're going to have a tight turn, unfortunately. I know it prefers slower turns. But it's kind of the way it's got to be. Right, let's see how that is. I'm a bit worried about this twist here, and if that becomes a problem, then what I'll do is I'll flatten this out. Hopefully this works. Let's test this out. It is a complete circuit. It is a complete circuit. I have no idea what you're talking about. You join up. Where's it not a complete circuit then? Okay, fine. If you're gonna be like that, let's delete you. I think that could well be the problem. So let's have you pop round there, and test you out. Yes, it didn't like the extra corkscrew bit. That's fine. So let's keep an eye on train 1. Let's keep an eye on our test results. In the meantime, what new things have we had? So, bobsled roller coaster. Yeah, not much. Extra handyman in the park. Okay, so let's grab a few more handyman. 1 and 2, and of course you're not mowing grass. You're not mowing grass at all. That's a bad mistake. Top of the world still hasn't been fixed, so we need a few more mechanics. 1, 2. Oh, security guards needed. We've got some vandalism. Let's close all of these. Right, we're in a kind of good place, I think. We've got well enough guests. Our park rating really isn't as good as it should be, and I'm kind of stuck as to how we're going to get that up. The only thing I can think is extra advertising. I know new rides bring the rating up. I may also have to just dump through a new... Yeah, I think what may be causing it is the vandalism. So I may just need to do a replacing of benches, which should get our ratings up. So what I'll do next is, once we've got the results of our experiment over here, I'm going to go through and we'll do the sort of the taking care of all the broken seats and such, because that's the only sort of next thing that has to be done. There we go. So can't build on slope footpath. Well, I'm not trying to build on slope footpath. There. Okay, let's look for some more. Any more broken ones? So let's drop you guys down here. I probably do need to assign my security guards to a specific patrol pattern, which should help. Let's just have, I think that's where they all are. So those broken ones now should be repaired, and that should just push our yeah, that should just push our ratings back up. That's the hope, at least. Right, let's have a few more benches around here. Yep, that's going to help. Oh, right, I've not got any benches over here. That's fine. Disgusting state of paths. Okay, well, look, mate, I'm going to take care of that in a minute. So, patrol areas, patrol areas, patrol areas. That's what's going to sort this one out. So, we're going to give them really, really small patrol areas to begin with. So this guy has got quite a wide patrol area. So anything on this side of the path is his. Handyman 2. Wow, he's got quite a large area, so we'll get rid of all of this. You don't need that, you're just dealing with this small area there. Handyman 3. Your area also is quite huge, but it's not actually that bad when you take into account... Ah. Right, Handyman 3... oh, right, yeah, that can be your area there. That's fine. In fact, Handyman 2... Oh, no, lost him. Handyman 2 is on this side, isn't it? Okay, yeah, so Handyman 4. Right, your job now, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, so not too many. You've only got 8 squares to deal with, so that's fine. So just breaking it down into small little chunks to make sure that they're all okay. Handyman 5. You've got a huge area too. Yeah, you've got a ridiculously large area. So let's get rid of most of your patrol area, and you can fix that shit. And you just want to make sure that all the patrol areas are all joined up, and that there are no sort of gaps anywhere. Gaps are sort of the enemy when it comes to this stuff. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. So he's got 8, so he's quite happy to move people along. That's fine. Handyman 6, what's your patrol area? You've got another large patrol area, haven't you? Yeah, okay. So I like the idea of one handyman dealing with just this area here, this gardens here. So we'll keep you just patrolling this inside area. That's fine. Handyman 7. Yeah, can deal with just these bits. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's loop around. 1, 2, 3. So you've got 9, but that's still fine. Handyman 8. You're going to kind of do this linky bit here. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And you can kind of have that weird area there. That's fine. Handyman 9, of course. Now you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And because you don't quite cover this last bit, you're going to have to come around here as well. Sorry about that, mate. There we go. That's looking good. And already you can see our park rating is rising simply because we've started clearing things up and we're paying attention to things I stopped paying attention to. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what, actually? We're going to have you just deal with this area, because I get the feeling I'm going to throw in a few more things just there. Handyman 11, because I know I'm going to be building here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can have that area there, quite happily. Handyman 12, you're going to have this area here. 1, oh, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You're going to have that little area there. Okay, so that's our handyman all sorts of taken care of. Now, this is way too bad. I've completely messed this up. So, I mean, it's running on ultra extreme. Yeah, it's just nonsense. So, let's start here with this, and let's demolish the whole thing and start again. We're going to basically have this as our loop-to-loop coaster, I think. We've just got that. It is just that bit too extreme. And people don't like it. So we're going to have this as our simple coaster. So what that means is I'm going to have it come all the way up. As high as it can go. Yep, I'm going to have it come round in a long swoop. Round in a long swoop. Then we're going to have it come right the way down. We'll have a nice gentle curve at the end. There we go. We'll have a nice up. We'll have a nice loop. There we go. We'll have this. We'll have our on-ride photo section here. We'll have a nice long curve here. No, actually, do we want a bank? Yes, we probably want a banked curve, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. Then we want it to just straighten up. We want it to come round once. Actually, no, we just want a nice long straight bit for the moment, just to bleed off some of that speed. We want it to come round, and in fact we can have a bit of up diddly up. There we go. Can have some down diddly downs. We can have a round, and that should lead us in quite nicely. Right, now let's test that out, and let's see how that goes. Let's move it over to train 1, and we'll await test results on that. So train 1 there. Okay, now we got space rings, didn't we? That came in a minute ago. Yep, space rings came in. I think they're a gentle ride, which would be nice to just plonk a gentle ride down here, next to all this kind of madness that I've got going on. There we go, the space rings. So we'll do the same kind of deal as we've got with the 3D cinema here. We'll have our entrance here, we'll have our exit here, we'll pump these on, and gyro. Because, well, gyros, there we are. Because they are gyroscopes, really. That's kind of, they operate kind of like gyroscopes, I always think. So there we go. Let's have that. We've already got vandalism down here, so I really do need to put... I'm going to have to assign my security guards to the controllers as well, I think. Now, the people get kind of disorientated down here. So, right, now. Okay, so let's do the rest of our staff sorting out stuff. Now, our handymen seem to be working quite efficiently. So, security guards, we're going to have 1, 2, 3... Yep. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's going to just cover 9 squares. So I'm going to have him covering 9 squares each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9. So let's just check that that covers... Yep, that does. That's fine. Let's do it down 3. Will be... Oh, right. Okay, so 2 kind of needs to cover this area as well, unfortunately. Just so that, so he's doing 12. It's not a huge problem. So, up here we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There we go. We can have him just doing that area there. That's fine. Number 4. 4, we'll have to sort of do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do it around. 7, 8, 9. Have him do this area. There we go. That makes sense. 5. Where's 5 there? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Turn it around. No, that's fine. 7, 8, 9. Yep, that makes sense to me. That makes sense. It's a nice load. This guy here, security guard 6, can just cover this area. 1, 2, 3. Ah, right, as well. We'll need somebody to cover this area. So, let's take these off. Let's have this guy also cover this kind of area here. He can double up there, I think. 7, we're going to have to just assign over here to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he can be assigned to all of this area here. I kind of forgot about this area when I was doing my handyman, so I might have to go back and sort that out. In fact, we've got quite a bit of vandalism there, so I'll come back and fix that in a minute. 8 is going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yep, so he's fine. And then we've got number 9, which will need to be sort of over where the other roller coaster is. Oh, we can sort that in a sec. Here we go, security guard 9. His beat is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, hang on. Yeah, 7, 8. There we go. He's coming there. Right, so now all the park benches we can fix. Yep, so let's fix that one. Let's fix all these. So we've now got our security guards going around everything. I'm going to hire 3 more just to be on the safe side so they're patrolling extra areas. There we go. That should do us. Right, handyman. Let's have a look at their patrol areas. Yes, we have got some cover in this area, that's fine. 13. Let's just take a look at the grass. Let's take it up to 15 just to double. Just to make double sure. There we go. Handyman 15, handyman 14, of course also needs to come off, there we go. These guys can go by, we don't need their windows anymore, that's fine. There we go, and of course I want a few more entertainers now, so let's plonk down sort of 3 entertainers, and we'll see how they do. They're not terribly important, they keep people not worrying about having to wait in queues, which is good. Okay, lost or stuck, yeah, okay, we'll have to sort that out in a bit. Oh, it's still ultra extreme. It's that loop-de-loop out the bend, I think. So let's fix you. Let's go here. Let's take this from here. Delete, delete, delete. Ah. No, right. What we want is delete, delete. We want a flat. Then we want an S-bend left. Yep, that's what we want. Then we want it down, and we want a connection piece. There we go. So let's test that out and see if that works. I will get the coaster I want in the end, but no, not to worry, not to worry, not to worry. Right, our rating is pretty good. It's not. It is going in the upward direction, which is good news for us, really. Now, what was it? What was that message before? The red message. Lost or stuck. So, what we really need at the information kiosk is we need to give the park map away as cheaply as we possibly can. Umbrella price we're going to crank up, of course, because that's how we make money in the winter months. That's fine. Everybody buys money, everybody buys balloons. These are the two staples of this environment. Okay, now we're going to pay back 10 grand of our loan. There we go. We're doing really well on our profit margins, so I'm quite happy with that. So, what's next? Classical Roman theme luxuries. Okay. I'd rather have shops and stalls, I think. Now, I'm going to cheat again, and I'm going to use a pre-designed roller coaster thing like I did with this. I'm going to try and pop a pre-designed one down here. So what have we got? Now, yes, we've got the steel corkscrew. Now, is this the one that has? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, that's awfully tempting. That's awfully tempting to just drop down there. And indeed, I think that's the solution to my problems. Is there anywhere else I can drop down? I could. I wonder. No, R does not rotate in this game, Martin. Right, I wonder. No, I can't. Because I've got no land for it. That's a shame. It would have been nice could I drop it down here. What other... Oh, you're quite cute. A nice small one. Oh, you're even better. You're even better. You'll fit in a really small area. Oh, you could definitely fit down here and I'd still have room to do more stuff. Yes. Yes, this is a plan. This is looking like a very good plan. So if we dropped you down here, that will work. And we've got room. Right, okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to drop you down here. Oh, no, that's fine, so we can have the entrance key coming out this way around here, and then join up with the main path which joins up here. So that's fine. There we go. So that's our entrance and exit. Cheap Thrill. There we go. I think that's a nice enough name for it. So, here we go. We'll have this go that way, that way, that way, there. We'll have it come round underneath the monorail. Oh, I pressed the wrong button, never mind. Up you come. Plateau, plateau. Down you come. Flat. And flat. Yes, because then we'll have the entranceway kind of here. So, I want to pick this, so that goes there. That comes that way and goes down, and flat. And then that comes this way, and then it comes out over here somewhere. Is it going to miss? Yes, it's going to miss. Oh, tree in the way. Tree in the way. Bloody trees. We don't like trees. There we go. It's fixed. Awesome. Right, okay, let's plonk you down. Oh, no. Why did you do that? Because I was being silly. That's why. We want that. Boom. There we go. Okay, now, that does present a problem in that I will need to put down a few more, whatchamacalls. I'll need to reroute some of our hangmen. So you over here, you can start doing kind of this area here as well. Just so that we've got a bit of doubling up. I don't like that. I don't like the doubling up. Security guard. Security guard 10. If you can also look after this area for me, please, that would really help. There we go. Awesome. Okie doke. And we have a nice, simple area. Oh dear, right. Oh yes, I should probably look at the chat. There's nobody chatting, that's fine. If you are watching, do say hello. Please do drop any, Ooh, large monorail train. Oh, okay, let's close you. Oh, I like them. I likes them. They're pretty cool. Let's have them. Let's have a nice upgrade there. And our park rating again is coming right the way up, which is exactly what we wanted to see, really. Oh, yes, how are you doing over here? I haven't, You're still ultra extreme, and it's because of that nasty drop. Right, okay, fine. Fine. Oh, no. Cheap Thrill needs to stay open. I'm doing the wrong one. You over here. Okay, fine. Be like that. Have I mentioned I hate this game sometimes? Don't get me wrong. I do like the fact that this game does kind of have consequences, and I like that, and I think you do sort of need that. You need the consequences of the game in order to make it work, and that's fine. I think it makes sense to have that, but sometimes it can just stop you from designing the things you want to design, and that I think is a bit of a shame. It's only a small issue. It's not really a huge, massive. Oh, it's really causing me to have problems, but you know it is kind of an issue all the same. You know. There we go. Let's test you out. Hopefully that's not quite so extreme. I'm suspecting it's actually the loop rather than anything else, but we'll see. Let's test it out one more time. There. Right, now, what else have we got? So, at this point, they're just bringing in improvements, aren't they? Yeah. But that's fine. We can now start having roller coasters and shops being improved. In fact, at the moment, we can have everything. We've also got the Roman scenery, which might be quite nice to pop down. The problem with that is there isn't anything terribly... Ooh, there's a scenery. Yeah, lovely. Okay, what about having a sort of... See, the thing is, because... And this is my only real big criticism of Roller Coaster Tycoon 1. And it is a major one. It's that really the theming needs to be there from the beginning, and I think you should be given at least one base pack of theming, like the Roman ones or whatever else. Because if you're given one base pack of theming in the early games, then you could actually do the theming from the beginning. At the moment, I've only just got the theming, and this is this kind of really big sprawling part of it. It doesn't really fit any one theme, you know. I haven't got anything ordered or laid out in a nice area, so it's kind of, the theming kind of becomes redundant in this game, which is a slight shame, but that's right. Okay, so the intensity is high. You know what? I did say this was going to be for our sort of not speed freaks. I was going to say our adrenaline junkies. So I'm happy to keep it like that. We will open it up finally. It's taken way too long for it to. Oh, okay, right, fine. Let's have you there, and there. There we go. That makes sense. Let's drop a bench down here. Let's drop some benches down here. And I'm noticing we're still getting some vandalism, so that might mean I have to drop a few more security guards just to maintain our park rating, nothing else. I mean, we've got an entire year left of the game time, which is a shame. Ideally, I would like to be able to speed up, because at the moment we could easily win with what we've got. We are sort of, and the big problem with this one is we're kind of running low on stuff to do. It is going to be a case of designing a lot of roller coasters and desperately failing, clearly. I wouldn't mind actually a nice roller coaster that comes around here. Now that we've opened out this area, maybe. Alright, what have we got on the bobsled as the sort of pre-designed stuff? I'm gonna make one myself, but I just want to get an idea of what the pre-design is now. It's kind of neat. So let's have a look at this. What's the reaction on this? Okay, so this is a very high intensity. It's a very low nausea, but it's a medium excitement. And that just is the quick launch, and then boom, you're done. Now, if this is a quick launch one, it's giving me ideas. But the inversion, I think, is what gives it the intensity. Or rather, the turn straight out of the inversion. You definitely need something else in order to get the park rating up. Because at the moment, the park rating is just way too low. So, what about? You see, these bobsled ones are really quite big. Mini bob. That mini bob here, I suppose, if we flatten out the land. Yeah, in fact, that's what I might do. I might just flatten out all this land. Just because I want to get an idea of how the bobsleds work. I've not... Those are roller coasters I've not really played about with too much. And I want to sort of get to grips with how the bobsleds work. And what gives them their excitement and their intensities. And that's kind of the only real way you can learn about how these things work, is either by building them by trial and error, or oh, I can't. Okay. So it just won't let me build one there. That's fine. You know what? Stuff it. Let's just build one anyway. And I wonder. Yes. Yeah. Let's have a bobsled round here somewhere. I think that would make sense. Yes. So let's have it starting. I probably started it in the wrong way, but never mind. We do need it to come round. We need it to come round again. Right. Any tips, by the way, that anybody's got, that would really be helpful. That would very much be helpful, actually. Okay. Can we not have... So why can't we have those? What? The helix down. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. That will be why. So we want that, into a flat, into a bank, and that should bring us our helix down. Yes, that brings us our helix down. Right, so we want small. Then we want... Actually, no, we want another small. And then we want to continue our banking around. Ah, that's nice. And then we have it come... We want it flattening out. Then we want to raise it again, I think. No. No. There we go. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that should work. Okay, so I'm going to bring it that way. Then over 1. Yeah, okay, fine. We need it just that little bit taller. Okie doke, we can fix that. That's an easy fix. We want it coming over. We want it coming round this way. Round. That's going to be 1 too far, so around that way. Yep. And then we just want it coming all the way down. And we just need to get rid of a couple of the station pieces. And we want that into that. And let's see how this works. I'm not expecting it to be terribly good. I think this is probably a mistake here. But let's see how it plays out. Let's test you out. Blue Bob. Let's see how this plays out. I am kind of concerned that it's going to be a complete mess and I've made a complete shash of it, but I do just want to see how it works, because it's not one I've ever really used, I've ever really played too much. So hopefully by designing my own I can kind of work out what makes it tick, what makes it work. G's are not too bad. They're not straying into the terribly bad territory. And even here, I don't expect them to stray into the terribly bad territory. That comes round, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Just a nice quick one is all I want. Okay, you're coming down. Coming down. And vertical G's, a bit of vertical G's. Okay, let's see how that tests out. That's probably going to test out as the most boring thing in the world. If it does, I'll rebuild it. It's not a big deal. I haven't spent a lot of time on it. How are we doing with loan? Right, our loans will pay back, so I don't have to worry about that. Vertical loop for the steel coaster. Yeah. I really need that one yet. That's a medium and a low. Okay, that's not acceptable. We need this to be at least a medium. So, let's go from here. Let's edit here. No, let's edit from here. There we go. I'm going to take this and we're going to delete as much of this as we can, because it was pathetic. Still, could be worse. There we go. So we're going to come round, and I'm going to crank it all the way up to whatever height it will go to. Okay, too high for supports. Good. Okay, so it's going to come round this way. It's going to come straight that way. And I'm going to basically have it popping down. And we'll... Oh, okay. Can I have a small... Yes, I can have a small helix. No. Right, that's not a helix down. Okay, that's fine. This is probably going to make people really, really dizzy. But, on the upside, I think it'll be quite cool. Now, it does look like right there we might have a problem joining it up. But, that's one too short. Okay. No worries. What we can do is we can have this slow... We can have this down. We can have this helix down coming... Oh, tree in the way. Bloody trees. They're everywhere. Right. So that's come there, hasn't it? Okay. So you guys need to leave. You need to come straight. You need to straighten up. And then you need to come all the way down. Yes, but you need to go one more down first, I think. And you can do that. That's great. 7. We have it flatten out there. I'm not going to put in an S-bend. I think that could be a mistake. So I'm going to redesign the station platform there. I'm going to demolish these bits here. We'll have a straightforward with a chain there. We'll have a loop-de-doop there. And we'll have another station platform there. Okay, let's test you out. Let's plonk your entrance down over here, your exit down over here. Let's test you out and see how you do. With any luck, that should be nice. I mean, anticipating that's going to be really intense and it's going to just not be good. But I don't know how this works, so I am just trying to work it out. And I think, given that that's just a constant down spiral, it should have some excitement. I imagine it's going to have a lot of nausea with it, though, even if it's not terribly intense. See, the problem with the longer run games is that... Oh, water splash. Water splash. Can I get a water splash in here, I wonder? Oh, that would be awesome if I could. Just pop the water splash in just where the on-ride focus section is. That would be fantastic. Or, actually, where else? The thing is, I think the water splash is a really long piece, so we could even have it behind where these trees are. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so, Blue Bob was a failure. Yeesh. Yeah, okay. Well, that was an experiment that didn't work. Okay, so never try the really big helix. That doesn't work. Surprisingly. Yeah. Right. Demolish time. Demolish. Yeah, goodbye. You're gonna go. Blue Bob's gone. Okay, so big helixes, long helixes, big mistake. I will remember that in future. Yeah, right. Let's try a different type of coaster, shall we? Steel corkscrew coaster. No, I've already got one of those. Oh, you know what? Let's go on. Let's have a go at a corkscrew coaster. And part of this is because I suspect because I am trying to design within the limitations I've set out, and you know what? That's fair enough. So this one we want a lot of corkscrews on, so I'm going to take it right the way up to begin with. I'm also going to have it go up again as high as we can get it. There we go. I think 30 is way higher than it needs to be honest. So the special pieces we've got is the half corkscrew left. Okay, so that needs to come after a dip. We've got a half corkscrew right that also needs to come after a dip. Oh, okay, right. So we want it to come dip, dip. We want it to come this way. We want a half corkscrew that way. Yeah, we're gonna need quite a dip there. So let's have a dip, a half corkscrew, a half corkscrew. Oh, right, okay, so the corkscrew is coming round as well. Okay, let's see if we can put another corkscrew on it. So my feelings are that this is probably going to want to come around this way rather than anything else. So let's bring it round in a wide angle, because I don't want to make any of the mistakes I've made before. Let's bring it down. Oh, actually, maybe not. Maybe a steep slope is a big mistake. So we've already got one steep slope. And then we've got this. So let's have that. I wish we could have a sort of down that was this gentler angle. But no, let's have you come down a bit more first, and then have this wide angle. That will do. That will do us. Then come down a bit more. Then I want another angle this way, but there are bloody trees in the way. There we go. Let's get rid of a few more trees. Okay, so what else can we have on our specials? Helixes I'm not really overly keen on at the moment. Guess they're complaining about vandalism again, and that's worrying. Let's just throw down a photo section. I'd have liked to have got a brakes in there as well, really. Maybe if I had have looped down that way and then looped round, maybe that would have worked. Let's see. I really want an on-ride photo. No, that's just asking for trouble, That's asking for trouble. No, so's that. It's just, it's asking for a crash, and that's one thing I just don't want, really. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, there is enough. Okay. So what we can do, actually, is we can have photo section, brakes, just to kill off a little of the speed. Now we're in line with where we need to be. We can have a normal. Ah, right. Yes, I didn't account for that, did I? So, maybe that way? That way? Oh no, that's going to make people really, really sick and dizzy, isn't it? So we come around here. Come round there, excuse me. Come round. I'm just trying to make it as gentle as possible now. See, now we're too far over. So, what if we come this... Ah, that should work. There we go. Okay, that looks... To me, that looks kind of interesting. You've got one main corkscrew, then you've got a down, which is going to give you a bit of excitement. You've got your brakes and your photo section. This is probably going to be a disaster, but let's see. If anybody watching has any ideas, please do throw them in the chat. Let me know what you think. Vandalism in the park. Now, I've got to try and track down all this vandalism that was being reported. So there was vandalism there. That's fine. State of my paths as well. That worries me. Because that will damage our rating. Okay. See, this is the thing now, right? I've spent the time getting the security patrols all in place, and even still, even with that, I'm still getting the vandalism problem, which is a disappointment. Oh, a half loop for the steel roller coaster, the corkscrew coaster, just as I've just built it. Yeah, thanks for that. That helps, doesn't it? That kind of that bugs me. Never mind. Right. Okay. I think actually all my guys are on it. They're not really too. They're not worrying too much. So, how's our coaster over here doing? Right, you're just getting to this point. Lost or stuck? Okay, who's lost? Okay, right. You're getting lost because you keep going the wrong way. No worries, mate. I'm going to drop you down over here. Yeah, so our guys here are getting lost here, which it may mean I just need to put a no entry signs all the way around, just so that they don't get lost. And the whole reason of putting the no entry signs was so that they didn't double back and get lost. It seems now that though that's exactly what they're doing. They're going right the way around and they're just continuing around rather than going out. Now, I wonder, do we have signposts? We don't, do we? That's something that would be really useful right about now, is signposts. Put that there. Maybe? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, so that one will already have come into the station once. High excitement, but high excitement, high intensity. I'm going to take that. That's pretty cool. That's kind of nicely balanced, and it is one for the adrenaline junkies after all, just like this one here is. So, the question now is how to get the paths over. I think... no, see, that's buttressed right up against there. That was stupid, Martin. That was very stupid. Never mind, I think we're going to have the path coming over the go-karts. But, you know, that's cool enough. That's cool. I'm happy with that. I'm not going to complain that the path has to go over the go-karts. Right, you. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we'll go over. That's good. You'll come down. You'll come down. Okay, so you need to come down one more. So I'll have you flat. I'll have you down. I'll have you flat, flat. And there we go. Marvellous. Right, now we're definitely going to need some benches over here. People will get very, very nauseous and very... Because it's a high intensity, medium nausea, there's a good chance that people will be sick. Which also means I need to look into where my handyman sort of work. So I'll have to assign some more security guards to some areas. So I'm going to assign you, mate. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can even build maybe another gentle ride over here. So I'll assign him basically to this little peninsula here, and we'll see how he does. Okay, now, handyman, I'm going to have to drop you. You don't have an area, so you're going to have this area here as well. And just in case I do drop down another gentle ride there, he's going to cover all of that area. That's good. Okay, I'm going to hire another few handymen, just to try and get the numbers up, really. And make sure that our rating doesn't dip before we reach our goal, which is coming up at the end of year 4. Yeah, that's fine. Don't mow grass. Don't mow grass. Right. Come on. Pop the balloon. And 17. Don't mow grass. Good. Okay, so we're an hour 18 in now at the moment on the street. So we're going to run it till the end of this year, the end of this park, and then we're going to call it quits. And whether or not I do more Roller Coaster Tycoon, I haven't decided yet. I may slip into Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 or 3 at some point. Yeah, well, I've hired a whole load of new handymen guys, so you should be fine. Let's throw a few more mechanics down. That's good. And let's throw a few more security guards down, just to make sure that everybody's going to be very happy and we're not going to have any problems with vandalism. Let's throw enough entertainers down as well. So I'm gonna throw down 3 more entertainers. Right, you're going to be a tiger. You're going to be an elephant. You're going to be a tiger. You're going to be an elephant. And if I need 2 more, I can have some Romans wandering about as well. And there we go. There we go. Looking quite cool now. And again, our rating has dipped back up because we've taken care of vandalism and other such problems. Right, half loop on the coaster. That was a shame. But nothing much I can do about that. The only thing I can think really to do now, I may throw... What are the popular rides? What have we got a lot of people waiting for? We've got a lot of people waiting for Haunted House. And for... Oh, it's over. And for the Swinging Ship. So I may throw a few more of those down all the way over here so that people aren't walking quite so far. So I think we'll throw down... is the Swinging Ship... No, I think that's... yeah, that's over here, isn't it? Pirate Ship. Yeah. So let's throw you down here. Let's have an entrance. Let's have an exit. you know what? Shameless clone ride. There we go. It's a shameless clone ride. We don't mind though. We don't care. We just want people visiting the park and having as much fun as they can. There we go. Marvellous. So, we also want to drop down, I think, it was a haunted house, wasn't it? So, if I do drop down a haunted house over here, which I should be able to do. Roller coaster in the way. But we can drop one down there. Okay, so I'm going to have our entrance here. Our exit can be there. Let's drop down there. Pathways there. There we go. I think that connects up. Yes, that connects up. Good. And let's have our... there we go. Let's have these pop around here. There we go. Another shameless... Oh. Now what we do need to do is make sure that these are charging. Just because I think I've got 50p on all the other rides. So, although we don't actually need the income, we want to make sure it's kind of nicely balanced. There we go. And we've actually knocked our park rating up there as well, which is good. Oh, excuse me. Right, now... we could have another motion simulator. What else are people waiting for? They really like the space rings, so instead of putting another space rings close by, maybe we put up space rings down here. I think that would make sense, wouldn't it? So space rings, let's have another one down here. Tree. Let's have our entrance there, our exit there. Let's close that up. Entrance. So you need to come out that way. That way. I think that connects up. Yep, that does. Okay. And then we need... we've got some vandalism on park benches here. That will be what people are complaining about. That will be what people were complaining about. Okay, so see-through rides there. Okay, so let's drop down those and those. And, oh, we have quite a few. That's what people were complaining about when they were talking about vandalism. I hadn't caught those, but that's fine. There we go. There we go. Let's pop you down. And there we have it. Okay. Rides will come back off. We're at June, so not too long left before we win. And we are basically going to win now. There is no never mind about it. VR shuttle is broken down. Right, yeah, the motion simulator. I think we could probably stand to have another motion simulator over here. Yeah, I'm going to try that out, actually. Is that oh, that's a thrill ride. Oh, that's good. That's good. People like thrill rides. Log films in the wave there. Okay. What about... I'll pop you down here. No, that's not going to work. What else can we have here? Could have it here. We'll only have 3 on the queue. Oh, or yes, that's our place for it. Another entrance there, our exit there. Here we go. 1, 2. Yeah, 3 I think is enough. And we'll have that there. 1, 2, 3. Oh, hang on. Those haven't connected up, have they? No. Right. Okay. Okay, so the entrance here needs to... you need to go up, you need to plateau, and you need to go that way. Yep. You need to come that way, you need to come down, and bing, boom, we are sorted. And let's open you up. We are... shuffle 2. There we go. Okay. Actually, you know what? By popular demand. How's that? I think that works. That works very nicely, ladies and gents. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, sorry about that, folks. Right. Thought there was a runaway balloon there. I was going to pop it. Yeah. So we've got 4 months left. And where are we in this month? We're on the 17th of June, so 4.5 months left before we get the completion criteria. I might actually just leave this running for a bit. I might just take a quick break, but leave it running and see what happens. Just while I'm waiting, I think, yes, I'm going to take a very, very quick break. I'll leave the game running, but I will be back very, very shortly. Okay, so very short break over and done with now, and I'm back. So, let's have a look at what's happened to our park in the meantime. Experiment 1, which is badly spelt. I managed to misspell experiment. That was clever, Martin. How did you manage that? All of which means we kind of need to get some mechanics on the case. And more vandalism. What are our security guards doing if they're not looking after the park, I ask you, eh? And they've all got assigned areas, and the assigned areas are not huge, so we should be covering it. Right, now you, where do you patrol? No, you're not patrolling there. You're not patrolling there. Right, you can have this area here as well, thanks, mate. Yes, I know Experiment 1 still hasn't been fixed. Don't worry, I'm on it. Right, okay, so what we're going to do is I'm going to have to rearrange our mechanics again. Never mind. Right, so mechanics. You've got a huge area, which is a problem. Can't see where they're... Right, so mechanic 1 can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mechanic 1 can just have that area there. Mechanic 2, hello mate. Oh, it's been a while since I gave them their areas, so no worries, we can take all of this off. Oh, he's got a huge area. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can share this strip here as well with your mate. There we go, so that's the opening area sorted. Right, mechanic 3, what area have you got? You've got this area up here. And I actually think you're probably going to do okay with that area. I don't really feel a need to repattern anything or to resort anything, so I'm going to leave you with just that area. Mechanic 4, where are you? Do have an area. You've got this area up here, haven't you? Okay, no worries. I'm going to take that off you. You're no longer working this area, okay? You're going to work... Oh, have I got to turn you around? Okay, I'll turn you around, fine. Right, so you're going to work this area up here, I think, instead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That will do you. So I think now we've got that kind of area. No, right, okay, so mechanic 4, I'm afraid you're also going to have to do over here as well. I hope that's not a huge problem for you, but, you know, it's not much. You've only got one right to look after. Mechanic 5, on the other hand, you are going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and because there aren't a lot of rides there, I'm going to plonk you down to these ones here as well. So, mechanic 6, you're going to have just this area here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and there's going to be some crossover there. But that's okay, you don't mind that either, do you? Right, you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right, see through rides time. There we go. And you've got that area there. In fact, you might also double up and cover this area here. Sorry about that, but again, one ride more. Yeah, it's not a problem, is it, eh, mate? Right, Mechanic 8. Mechanic 8. Okay, so let's get you started with a nice small area here. You're going to have a bit of an easier time with it, I think. Because you're just going to cover that area there. Alright? Now, Mechanic 9. 1, 2... Right, you're going to cover this kind of area here. I might give you a bit more of a patrol area. There you go. How's that? Easy enough for you? Good. Tough luck if it ain't. Right, Mechanic 10. Okay, so you've got to take care of this area over here. This is your little patrol over here. You haven't got much to do, so don't worry about it. Alright? There you go. Marvellous. Right, hi new mechanic. You can go over here, and your patrol route is going to be over here. And then everyone's sorted, alright? Now, we're going to drop down another 4. Hang on, have I missed someone? Nah, I haven't. I thought I had, never mind. Right, okay. So we're going to drop down this mechanic here, we're going to drop down another one, and we're going to drop down another one. There we are, we've got 15 mechanics. How does that sound? That sounds awesome. So, our 15 mechanics are going to look after the park. Well, we've got more than enough handymen, and they cover the entire area. Yes, they cover our entire area. There's a random gap there. Which mechanic is meant to look after that gap? I get the feeling it's you, Mechanic 7. Is it you? No, it's not. So is it Mechanic 6? Or is it Handyman 6, sorry? No, it's not Handyman 6. How about Handyman 5? What about you? No. Handyman 4? It's not you either. Okay, we're going the wrong direction. How about Handyman 8? Is it your job? Well, it is now, mate. There you go. You got an extra job. Tough luck if you don't like it. Good. There you go. Marvellous. So, that should take care of most of our problems there. Let's take see-through rides off. I like seeing my rides. Thank you very much. And we're in August. Oh, right. We've got thunderstorms coming in. Oh, right. Yeah, we also got a load of shops, didn't we? We've got a dump of shops then. So, Cotton Candy Store is our first port of call. Unfortunately, we're probably too late in the year to worry about it. But we're going to build it anyway. Go. You're going to go there. That's fine. Let's open you up. We'll have another cotton candy store over here. Just a bit of a sweet tooth for people there. And you can drop down there. Now, we really do have to put that price of those umbrellas right the way up. We're sorry, folks, but you're going to be paying an awful lot more for those. There you go. We'll make some money off them yet. Okay, what other foodstuffs did we get? Oh right, yeah, vandalism. We need to sort out what benches and stuff. So, see-through rides, unfortunately, needed. Oh, right. I didn't catch that. Not only were the benches vandalised, but so were some of the lights. Okay, let's fix those lights up, eh? It doesn't look... See, it started with all good intentions. Doesn't look like many of those... Ah, and bins. Okay. Let's plonk a whole load of new stuff down, so... There we go. Hopefully that's not going to cause a problem. I can't see any other vandalised property, and hopefully that's a good thing. The problem is, once you've fixed the problem and you've got your security guards on the problem, it doesn't really matter unless you actually fix the problem. So you really do have to you have to scan around your park to look for where all the vandalism spots are, and I think I've got all of them now. Let's pop another one of those up there. There we go. Okay, so I think I've got you all. Hopefully we won't see anything else about vandalism. If we do, I have no idea what else I'm going to do. We're in August. We've got 2 months left, or 2.5 months left, and we're doing pretty nicely. What's got long rides? Let's see if we can duplicate it. Ooh, another Dodgems right. Question is where we put it. See, what we could do... Now, I've been thinking about this. What we could do is we could clear this area out here and just make this a separate, really nice, peaceful, quiet little park area, and have a new monorail station just here, which would be pretty cool. It'd be pretty cool to have another monorail station. We have the monorail station here. We have some shops here. We have a little gardeny area here into a few small, gentle and thrill rides. That might make a nice little bit of sense. Or I haven't built many water rides. What other water rides have we got? The River Rapids. Now, 2,800. We could do that. I can afford that. That's quite nice. Sort of an extension out. This is where it was next going to go. Anyway. See, if I don't start doing something, I'm going to do nothing, and that's kind of going to be a bit boring. Oh, single rail roller coaster. Oh, now. Other roller coasters. Okay, so we've got the steel roller coasters. What I'm looking for is the launched. Stand-up steel. No, we still haven't got the launched. The launched one, you see, has this really great thing where you just have one single loop. Basically, it launches you. You go up and you come back down, and that's it. And actually, people really love it. It's not too intense. It's got a good excitement, and it's got a low, not a low nausea, but it's got a medium nausea, which is really nice. So, but I can't remember whether it's in this or whether it's in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. I'm hoping it's in this, and if it is in this, great, we'll have it. If it's not, then never mind. Single rail roller coaster steeplechase. Oh, that's a huge ride for what it is. It's a bit pants, isn't it? Yeah, we've got plenty of money. I think I'm going to go with the River Rapids, and I'm going to go with the pre-design. Because at this point, it's a case of I'm just looking for what small minor tweaks we can do, really. There we go. That's quite nice. The problem is, how do we get people out? So, I may extend this path out here, extend that over here, and then start building out here. I think that's my goal here. So let's have you there. Let's have you there. Now, I want that there. They're getting lost or stuck again. The guests really are a bit stupid in this game. But we can sort their pathfinding out with some maps. What that probably means is I really do need to lower the price of the maps just to stop people getting lost or stuck. I'll sort of throw myself off that bridge if I need to in a bit. There we go. Now, one thing to note, you really don't want to have the temporary sort of path. Weirdly enough, this pathfinding works. The Peeps pathfinding works as long as that's flashing that it's there, Peeps will walk on that path, and then all of a sudden, because it's on and off again, they get lost really easily. It's really annoying. Still, we're going to drop that down there. Drop a few more benches. Open up. There we go. Windy whirlpool ride. And of course, then we need to immediately go to our handymen. We need to give them this. We need to give one of them this area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There we go. He's fine. He's got that area there. Mechanic. We need this guy to go 1, 2. And I'll probably give him that area there just in case I end up having anything else here. But for now, you can go away. Another security guard, of course, is needed. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and of course, because I've got these little banks here, I may even... Let's go see-through rides a minute. Oh no, I can't join up the main paths. That's a shame. Had I planned better, I could have joined up the paths. Possibly what I can do is move the entrance to here, the exit to here, and then join up the paths, and that would be quite nice. But never mind, never mind, never mind. Where are we? We are September. We have more than hit our goal. We will win this level, which is good news. It's very good news. But just to be on the safe side, it's always good, because in September and October your numbers take a huge dip, and they really do take a dip. Midway through September, it's always a good idea to basically drop down loads of the marketing campaigns. So I'm going to drop down an advertising campaign for 6 weeks for the park. We've got more than enough money to handle this, so that's fine. Campaign for a selected ride. We're going to have Windy Whirlpool ride there. Free food or drink. They can have some fries. We've had fries around for ages. That's fine. We've made our money with them. Half-price entry to the park. Again, that's fine. And coupons for free rides on... let's have... Now, Experiment 2... Or... We want something that people won't normally go on. Spooky, Park Bench with a Vengeance... I think Experiment 2 is probably... Because Experiment 2 is our roller coaster here, isn't it? So, or is it... It's one of the roller coasters. Yeah, I think we're going to have that there on Experiment 2, and people can come... Experiment 2 is this roller coaster, isn't it? It's closed. Yeah, no, Experiment 2 is this coaster. So what was this coaster called? It wasn't Pendulum, wasn't Scary. Shameless Clone. Thrill. I forget what it was called. Vertigo Inducer. Vertigo Inducer? Maybe? Let's drop it down anyway and hope it is. No, it's just called Roller Coaster 1. Why haven't I named that? Oh, I haven't named it. Oh, well, that's an oversight. Coming soon. Roller Coaster 1. Doesn't really have a ring to it in an advertising campaign, does it? Yeah, that'll work. There we are. Crazy Corkscrew! That'll do. That'll do the job. It's not that crazy, it's not that corkscrewy, but, you know, it's a nice title. It should sell it. There we go. Right, Mine Train. That means we're towards the end of the month when that new research comes in. The way this works, the research, if you've got it on maximum funding, you'll get one thing a month. So, and you'll always get it towards the end of the month. Which kind of means if you drop down to normal funding, I think it's every 2 months, and minimal funding is every month. I could be wrong on that. Sorry, it's every 3 months. I could be wrong on that, but the timing is basically dependent on that. I'm also going, I think, I'd like to just, as we've got this piece of green here, let's just have people allowed to come through this way. I don't think there's any harm in that. There we go. This here is having trouble, so I'm going to turn it on and turn it back off again. There we go, that gets rid of the people in trouble. There we go. There's a corkscrew's working. We built up an awful lot of money. Right. Park rating is taking a dip, and I don't know why. Feel sick, too crowded. Litter here is really bad. Where? Oh, up there. And we've got a lot of vandalism again as well. Typical. So, there's a real cheap way of doing this. And that's just to repave. You just literally, all you do is you demolish, repave. It's not ideal because people get stuck and people get lost. But that's fine, nobody's really going to care. I do wish you could just plunk them down and it will work fine. Let's grab another handyman. Hire you handyman, drop you down there, get you working. There we go. Litter here is really bad, so I can't see much litter, that's the problem. Which may mean I just need to dump down a whole load more, bins. So that's what I'll do right now. So I've just dumped down a load of bins. Because I've got plenty of handymen to take care of them and to empty them. There we go. And we're about, what, 15 minutes or so, or less than 15 minutes at this point, away from winning the game, or winning the level at least, which is good. And once we've done that, we will call it quits. So, not too bad a run for today. I'm quite happy done. And hopefully those watching have enjoyed it. Thank you very much, folks, for joining me today. If you do like what I'm doing, please do let me know. If you don't, then equally let me know what you think I can improve on, because I'm doing this it's weird. I don't get feedback on this, and that never sits right with me. I prefer having feedback. You know, if I'm doing something badly, tell me. It does help genuinely. Obviously, be polite about it, but you know, a little pointer here or there does help. So where are we? We are really early on in October. Almost there. And when we get there, I can call it quits for another few hours, which would be nice. Oh, we need some benches down here. And we need to plant those there. I mean, all in all, the only problem with it, I say the only problem, I keep saying that, but the real thing that keeps giving me problems with this is I would love a speed through. You know, if I could alter the speed on this, that would be so helpful. It would be ridiculous. Because being able to alter the speed would just allow me to crank out so many more of these episodes and do so much more so quickly. There's a lot of time I just spend wandering around doing nothing, and that is what I want. And I'm going to pop up here. Ah, that's nice. We've got a nice big park here. I'm going to go... No, it's not there. It's over here. Screenshot. There we go. Got a nice screenshot of the park. That's good. 3-car electric monorail has broken down. That's a shame. But somebody will be on it in a minute. Now, what else? There's got to be something else I can build. I could build, like, one of the inverted swinging ship. No. That's bad. Oh, you're gone. No. Can't fit you in there. Can't really fit you in there. I'm trying to find... Oh, I can fit you in here, though. You're close to the other one, but I don't think that matters too much. Right, goodbye. Yeah, there we go. Nice and close. So, entrance, exit. Right, we're going to have footpath, and footpath. Well, it does now, so... Stupid thing down here. And what date are we? We are the 16th. We are halfway through, so this is good. I'm almost done. Oh, I tell you, be able to go and get some food. That'd be nice. That's all I've been thinking about for the last 20 minutes. Oh, we've got... Oh, no, they're not stuck. That's good. I thought they were. Oh, getting stuck is a big problem. There we go. So, we have our park. And, yeah, as we've won, and we have, I'm going to call it quits pretty much right there in a minute. And, thank you very much, everybody, for watching today. And if you're watching on, you know, one of the VODs, or you're watching on the YouTube channel, thank you very much. I do actually have now a new YouTube channel specifically for the VODs that I'm going to be dumping everything on. Those are on sort of the end title screens and what have you. That, if you want to pop along, if you want to watch stuff, if you want to subscribe to stuff there, you can, you know, if you miss a stream, you can catch up there. That'd be great if you want to subscribe. Anybody who any sort of shares on Twitch or what, on Twitter or Twitch, whatever, that'd be great stuff. But yeah, for now I'm going to leave it, and thank you very much for watching, folks. This has been Roller Coaster Tycoon, Evergreen Gardens. I've been Martin, and I shall be back later on with a corkscrew. No. I shall be back later on with Dragon Age Origins about 9 o'clock GMT. Thanks again for watching, folks, and bye for now.